I moved to Spotsylvania County in 1980, and despite my New York accent, I am a Spotsylvanian. I own a house, and I've always felt my house has kept me financially sound. So when something happens and I feel will lower the value of my house, I get worried. Right now, Spotsylvania County is a laughing stock all over the world. My daughter went to school in Spotsylvania County. She graduated from Chancellor High School in 1996 and UVA in 2000. She told me, Mom, I turn on the TV in Australia, where she lives, outside Sydney, and hears about Spotsylvania County wanting book burning. She said, what's next in the county? Are we going to burn witches? This is not good. I mean, the school board is a sovereign group. I understand this. But there are a lot of intelligent people in the county that wondered why some of the people running for school board, who'd never run for anything, got very expensive brochures and signs. Where did that come from? I don't know, but I could make a few guesses. I want to remind you that people move into this county for good schools, and companies move here because they know they can find a good education for the people that work for them. Teachers right now are so demoralized by what the board has done. And now Prince William County is having 2 job fairs in Spotsylvania County for teachers. And Stafford is going to be next. Dear board, do you want to stay a laughingstock, or are you going to do something to keep our schools good and our teachers content? Or should I come back next year and remind you how much value my house has lost? Should I remind you of how many companies will not move here because of what is going on? They're moving to Stafford, not Spotsylvania. And if you don't care about the value of our homes, maybe you do care about the children, because the new school board doesn't.
We are hemorrhaging teachers, custodians, paraeducators, bus drivers, you name it, we're hemorrhaging it. At this point, we have been underfunded, and gentlemen, yes, underfunded, not level funded, underfunded for so many years now that people just don't want to come here anymore. And the teacher shortage is real. We used to get all of our teachers from Pennsylvania. And not all, but a good majority of them came from Pennsylvania. And Pennsylvania used to have 15 to 20,000 new teachers every year. This year, they had 4,000. So if we don't make Spotsylvania County look less ridiculous and actually attractive, it's not going to happen. Mr. McLaughlin, Mr. Ross, I can't remember who said it, but one of you gentlemen said teachers aren't going to leave here and go to up north. They're not going to do the drive. Next year, I'm going to be doing that drive. I will be leaving Spotsylvania County after 16 years and after completing a second master's degree as a reading specialist. You are going to lose that experience, and I will be going to Prince William County because I'm sorry, I can't take it anymore. I can't take the disrespect we have gotten for years.
You know, no matter what you guys say, we can see what's going on. The gaslighting really needs to stop. Some more transparency would be nice. You know, Mr. Ross, before I got here, as I was watching, you know, you mentioned we're finally working with the schools now. And I you know, how am I supposed to take that? I really don't know what that means. Now that the majority has changed, now we're working with the schools. I find that, you know, it's a little sketch. When Mr. Yakubowski is up here asking questions about the school, talking about the schools, you know, you guys are sitting here just talking amongst yourselves. You're not listening to what he's saying. We already deal with the same thing on the school board. As my representative is talking, amongst others, when there's important discussion going on. You guys just build, you approve, you build, you do whatever you want, and you neglect the schools every single year, okay? You can't invest in certain parts of the county and expect the whole thing to flourish. These are our kids. I really just don't get it. These are my kids. And if you remember me, I was here fighting for school safety 4 years ago. You know, some of you were on this board, some of you were not. You know, we did come together at that time. You guys did listen. Dr. Baker and his team also presented a budget, which I can't remember off the top of my head what the gap was. I think it was maybe $2 million. And, you know, you had a lot of questions about that. And then you were informed that this wasn't even all the needs, that there were more needs. And then you said, well, what are you doing presenting this budget if this is not even all the needs? We want to see all the needs. So they did. They went back. They did more work, wasted more time, presented all the needs. And you were up in arms about it. I cannot believe you would even ask for this much. Go back and watch the tapes. I don't know what the facial expressions are up there. But, I mean, it's fine. We see what's going on. So I would just ask you to look inside yourselves and care about the kids in this county. Thank you.